So, good afternoon, all of you. My name is Hitesh, and now I'm going to discuss my idea of Imagine Cup 2021. So, here is the problem statement. So, we are heading towards a major crisis. The crisis related to food shortage. Experts says that by 2050, Earth's population is set to grow by 2 billion, and the conventional way of farming will not leave us with enough waste to feed the entire population. As per the UN Food and Agriculture Organization, the global population will reach 9.2 billion by the year of 2050. In order to feed this crazy growth in people, there has to be a miracle. And the miracle that we are discussing is the idea that I am giving. So there is a need to go from small farming to smart farming. If machine learning and algorithm that absorb and analyze a huge volume of data in order to ascertain common pattern and in turn transform those pattern into prediction. In agriculture, it can prevent the wastage and the damages also. So here we have the strategies that we'll be using. So using soil maps, farmer can pursue two strategies to adjust the field input. So here is our first point, predictive approach. So it is based on the analysis of the static indicator for the soil resistivity, field history, and etc. parameter that will be there during the crop cycle. Now next point we have is the control approach. So in this we have the information from static indicator is regularly updating during the crop cycle by the sampling, weighting biomass, measuring the leaf chlorophyll content and weighting the fruit. Next we have is the remote sensing. So by remote sensing we can measure the parameters like the temperature of the air and the soil, the humidity for the same, and the wind or the stem diameter is also possible thanks to the wireless sensor network and through the help of Internet of Things. Next we have the proxy detection. In vehicle sensor measure the leaf status. So this requires the farmer to drive around the entire field. Now we have the aerial or the satellite remote sensing, that will be a multispectral imagery is required in this and processed to drive a map of crop biophysical parameter including the indicator of diseases, and the airborne instrument are able to measure the amount of plant cover and to distinguish between the crops and the weeds. Next is the use of AI in the project. So we will be using AI in this, so there can be a real-time insight about the crop produce with the help of sensor, in-field cameras and micro weather data. Early sign of damage to crop can be detected and addressed with the help of deep learning and computer vision algorithm. There might be a number of crop related issues that can skip the eyes of the human but can be detected with the help of proven and well-trained algorithm that we use in deep learning and computer vision. So there are the smart sensor to detect the rainfall, humidity, water stress, chlorophyll, etc. The use of ML in the project is that machine learning is commonly used in the conjunction with drone, robot and Internet of Things device. It allows for the input of data from each of these sources. The computer then processes this information and send the appropriate action back to these devices. This allows for robot to deliver the perfect amount of fertilizer or for IoT device to provide perfect quantity of water directly to the soil. Machine learning may also provide predictions to farmer at the point of need, such as the content of plant available, nitrogen in soil to guide fertilization planning. As more agriculture become ever more digital, machine learning will underpin efficient and precise farming with less manual labor. So this will be a layout how it going to look like. So the economic and the environmental impact. So we have here is the precise and correct amount of input like water, fertilizer, pesticide, etc. at the correct time to the crop for increasing its productivity and maximizing the yield. Then is the reduces the pressure on the agriculture for environment by increasing the efficiency of machinery and putting it into use. For example, the use of remote management devices such as GPS that reduce the fuel consumption for the agriculture, while variable rate application of nutrient or pesticides can potentially reduce the use of these inputs, thereby saving the cost and reducing the harmful runoffs into the waterways. So now we go into the work on. So our dataset is look like this. We will discuss in our further slides. So we have taken the data from data.gov. It consists of the rainfall parameter, temperature, the pH of the soil, and the crop with the respective production. So here is the screenshot of the dataset that we have used. So thank you.